As per photo 2 of exhibit GG1.
My Lord, in photo 2, I can confirm, my Lord, that the gene that is being shown before this court, my Lord, is the same gene in which he changed to, and the shoes, my Lord, as well as the jacket.
Photo 3. Photo 3 of exhibit GG1. Yes, what is your comment?
My Lord, it's the same clothing, my Lord.
Thank you. You can then proceed with your evidence. What happened thereafter?
Thereafter, my Lord, we then walked to the where we have parked the cars. And my Lord, he was sitting with me in the front.
Just a minute.
And
what was the make of the car that you're driving?
My Lord, I was driving in a red Golf 7.
Yes.
And Constable Buthelezi, my Lord, was sitting at the back, right behind the accused, my Lord.
Yes.
And then Constable Buthelezi, my Lord, was driving alone in another vehicle.
So you said Constable Buthelezi was sitting right behind the accused who was driving?
Constable Sadiq
Yes.
was traveling in another vehicle.
Yes.
And my Lord, as per his instruction or as per his lead, my Lord, we went to Busumuzi section hostel, which my Lord was not far from his place of residence.
Yes.
My Lord, when we got there, I jumped out of the vehicle and approached the males, my Lord, who were standing by the gate of the hostel.
Just a minute. Is it correct that you made inquiries?
Yes, my Lord.
At those males, you made certain inquiries. Is that correct?
That's correct, my Lord. I made some inquiries about the...
Yeah. So you may not disclose what they told you.
And thereafter, my Lord, I returned back to the car. And communicated, my Lord, the information to Muzi.
Just remember to refer to him as accused number 1.
Accused number 1, my lord.
Yes.
And then, my lord, he further gave me another information, which was now leading us to Foslora's hostel. Sorry, my lord, not Foslora's hostel, but Basutwini hostel in Foslora's. I then, my lord, asked Buthelezi and Sadiki to at least give me a private space or a space, my lord, in order for me to speak to accused number 1. My lord, he was still sitting in the car.
And where were you at that stage?
I was, my lord, outside of the vehicle.
Yes.
The window was open.
But what we want to find out is, were you still at the hostel?
Busumuzi outside, my lord. Busumuzi hostel outside.
Yes.
My lord, I then informed Muzi, accused number 1, that I am now going to ask him about other cases I then, my lord, informed him, my lord, of his constitutional rights.
And just repeat them once again for record purposes.
I, my lord, informed him, my lord, that he has a right to remain silent. That, my lord, he has a right not to give, he has a right not to be compelled to make admission or confession which could be used against him, my lord, as evidence. I told him that he has a right to consult with a legal representative of his choice.
Just a minute. Yes.
And that, my lord, if he did not have a legal representative, the state can provide one at the expense of the state. And that he has a right not to give self-incriminating evidence which could be used against him. I then, my lord, asked him about his involvement, my lord. In the matter of Senzo Robert Meiwa.
Yes. You may not testify about the contents of what he told you. Is it correct that he made a report to you?
Yes, my lord. My lord, when he responded, my lord, to the question which I posed to him, I could, my lord, see that he was making admissions.
Yes.
I further, my lord, reminded him, my lord, of his constitutional rights. And my lord, he went further to tell me.
Yes. You may not disclose the contents of what he told you.
And my lord, I also asked him about other cases unrelated, my lord, to the one of Senzo Meiwa.
Yes.
I then, my lord, asked him if he was comfortable with me communicating what he was telling me to my boss.
And you're referring to who?
Brigadier Kininda, my lord.
Yes.
He said, my lord, he does not have a problem.
Yes.
I then, my lord, called Brigadier Kininda. And my lord informed him about the admissions made by accused number one. My lord.
Just a minute. Yes.
My lord, he asked me if I gave or warned accused number one of his constitutional rights before questioning him.
Who is it now? Who asked you?
Brigadier Kininda, my lord, on the phone as I was giving him, my lord, the report.
Yes.
I then, my lord, told the brigadier that we will now leave Tembisa to Phosphorus. That is, my lord, Basutwini Hostel.
Yes.
Brigadier Kininda, my lord, suggested that we meet at Phosphorus police station before going to the hostel. As he would like to question him further.
Just a minute. Yes, you may proceed.
We then, my lord, left Vusimuzi. We left Tembisa
Sake sasiyasuka ke eThembisa
to Fosloras police station.
siya ke esikhumulweni samaphoyisa saseFosloras.
And what time was it, more or less?
Kwayisikhatsini
We arrived in Fosloras around 4.
safika eFosloras ngo-4.
Yes, you may proceed.
And my lord, we waited for the brigadier outside the police station at the parking.
Manje sasisilinda ke ubrigadier simlinda khona epolice station kodwa singaphandle la kwakho khona imoto.
And my lord, at Fosloras police station, I was joined by Sergeant Mapena.
Manje ke eFosloras police station kwase kufika ke uSergeant Mabhena ezoba nathi.
And my lord, eventually the brigadier arrived.
Agcineni ke wafika ubrigadier.
What time did he arrive?
Wafika sikhatsini ke
Around 6, my lord.
athi wafika ngehora lesi-2.
Yes.
When he arrived, my lord, I then introduced Muzi to accused number 1 to the brigadier.
Ngase ke wathi uma sefikile ngethula ke umsolo wokuqala ngimthula kubrigadier.
And what was the rank of the brigadier at the stage, Brigadier Kininda?
He was, my lord, a colonel.
Kushuthi ngaleso sikhathi ke ubrigadier waye ucolonel.
Yes.
And my lord, Brigadier Kininda also, my lord, introduced himself to accused number 1.
Futhi ke ubrigadier Kininda waphinda wazethula kumsolo wokuqala.
He warned him, my lord, of his constitutional rights.
Wamtshela futhi ngamalungelo akhe ngaphansi komthethosisekelo.
And asked that, my lord, I give him a moment with him so that he can question him further.
Mase ke cela ukuthi ngibanike ithutshana ukuze bakwazi ukuthi aqhubeke ambuze imibuzo.
And the brigadier went into the vehicle where Muzi was, my lord, the red Golf.
Manje ke ubrigadier wahamba wayengena kule moto umuzi umsolo oqale wayekuyona.
Yes.
And my lord, I gave them space and he communicated with him, my lord, in the vehicle.
Ngase
As we
ngiyabashiya
were-
abakhuluma ke emotweni.
As my lord, I was standing with Buthelezi Sadiki and Mapena, my lord, not
Mina
far
ke
from
ngami
the vehicle.
noMthelezi noSadiki noMabhena.
Yes.
And my lord, after questioning him,
Emva kokuthi ke bambuze imibuzo,
that is now the brigadier, my lord,
ngisho ke ebuzwa ngubrigadier.
he came to me, my lord, and confirmed that indeed accused number 1, my lord, was making admissions
Weza kumina uzongitshela ukuthi hayi lempela umsolo wokuqala sengathi ufuna uvumiso.
So, but
And-
please, my lord, the state is going to call Brigadier Belinda. May the hearsay evidence be provisionally allowed.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, and he said that we can put that issue of the hostel or going to Basutu hostel or put it on hold, my lord,
Bathi abazothumisa uhambo lokuya eBasotho hostel.
so that he can start making arrangement, my lord, for the accused to make a confession.
Ukuze ke enze ngamalungiselelo ukuthi umsolwa akwazi ukuvuma isono.
Just a minute. Yes.
And then, my lord, he then indicated that we can now leave to Provincial Head Office Detective Services in Eratin.
Wasekethi singaye emahhovisi abaphenyi alapha e-Araton.
As he was making arrangement, my lord, for a confession to be taken.
Kusho ukuthi ke lokhu ke esazama ukwenza amalungiselelo ukuthi kuzothathwa ke ukuvuma isono.
Yes.
And my lord, we arrived in Eratin and I went to the office.
Sase siyafika ke e-Araton mina ngaye ehhovisi.
And how did the accused travel to Araton?
Umsolwa hamba kanjani ke e-Araton?
He was, my lord, still driving with me and Buthelezi in the same vehicle.
Wayesahamba nami noButhelezi kuyo ke leyo moto sasihamba ngayo ngaphambilini.
Yes. And what time did you arrive at Araton offices?
Nafika sikhathini ke emahhovisi ase-Araton.
My lord, about 7.
Kwakunocishe kube yihora lesikhombisa.
Yes.
We sat, my lord, in the office while the brigadier was making arrangements.
Sahlala ke emahhovisi ke ubrigadire ke sazamwenza amalungiselelo.
Was accused number one still in the vehicle, or what was the position?
No, my lord, accused number 1 went with me in the office with the brigadier.
Umsolwa kuqala waya nami ehhovisi sihamba nobrigadire.
Yes.
And my lord, we were then joined by Constable Munaring
Kwase sekufika uConstable Monare.
and Constable Mapumulo.
Wahamba noConstable Makhumulo.
And the brigadier, my lord, handed Muzi to them.
Manje ke ubrigadire ke wasethatha umsolwa wesiqala ke esemdlulisela kubona.
And once again, Muzi, who's Muzi?
Accused number 1, my lord.
Umuzi ke ngikhuluma ngomsolwa wokuqala.
Yes.
And my lord, the brigadier handed him to the 2 officers, and my lord, they went away with him to where he was supposed to take a confession was supposed to be taken.
Brigadire wanika umsolwa wokuqala kulamaphoyisa amabili wahamba naye aya la ayefanele khona abe khona uma sokuzeyovuma isono.
Yes.
I then, my lord, remained in the office.
Mina ngasala ehhovisi.
I was busy with my other work, my lord.
Ngangiphezu komunye umsebenzi.
And do you perhaps know where Constable Mapumulo and Tumanaring went with accused number 1?
Uyazi yini ukuthi uConstable Mnaring noMaphumulo bayaphi nomsolo kuqala?
They went, my lord, to the Kloof police station.
Baya esikhumulweni samaphoyisa saseDiepkloof.
After the brigadier, my lord, has made arrangements.
Emva kokuthi ke ubrigadier enze amalungiselelo.
Yes.
And my lord, I waited in the office.
Mina ngalila ke obviously.
The brigadier also informed me that
Ubrigadier wayesengitshela futhi ukuthi
there's an information, my lord, that I have to follow up on the following day.
awukhona ngamqondisa kufanele sizame ukulandelela ngelanga elilandelayo.
Where, my lord, accused number 1 has said, okay,
You may not disclose what regarding the information that accused number 1 has given.
yes, my lord, yes, my lord.
And without disclosing the nature of the information, who did it involve?
It involved, my lord, a traditional healer or a witch doctor.
Lapho ke sakhulunywa ngenyanga yesintu.
Yes, what happened further?
And my lord, Constable Munaring and Constable Maphumulo came back, my lord,
Manje uConstable Mnaring noMaphumulo babuya
with accused number 1.
hamba nomsolo kuqala.
More or less, what time did they come back?
Babuya ngasikhatsini?
It was, my lord, late. It was after 12 midnight.
Basesefile ngathi kwaku emva kwaka-12 kwamabili.
And my lord, the brigadier then handed over the accused back to me
Manje ubrigadier wayesebuyisela umsolo kimina.
and said that I can continue with my investigations.
Wathi ngaqhubeka nophenyo lwami.
And my lord indicated to the accused that I will come and fetch him
Ngase ngisho ukuthi ngizomlanda
during the day, my lord,
sekukhanya.
about the information, my lord, which he has told the brigadier.
Futhi mayelana nolwazi ayemtshele ubrigadier.
And said, my lord, he can sleep on it
Ngase ngithi kangalala ecabanga.
and also, my lord, to keep in mind about his constitutional rights.
Futhi akhumbule amalungelo akhe ngaphansi komthethosisekelo.
I then, my lord, took the accused number 1, my lord, back into the vehicle.
Ngase ngithatha umsolo wokuqala ngimbuyisela emotweni.
Then, my lord, we left to Pretoria
Saye sesisuka-ke silibangisa ePitoli.
to do, my lord, other investigations.
Ukuthi ngiqhubeke nolunye-ke uphenyo.
And, my lord, I was in the company of Constable Sadiki, Constable Buthelezi, Constable Naring, and Constable Maphumulo.
Ngangihamba-ke no-Constable Sadiki noButhelezi noMnaring noMaphumulo.
Just a minute. Yes. Yes, you may proceed.
Oh, my lord, and on that day, my lord, the investigation, my lord, which I was pursuing, ended in Pretoria, my lord, and I decided to detain accused number 1 in Valera police station.
Kwasanele phela ke Pitoli uphenyelwa menga phezukalo ngase ngibeka umsolwa esikhumeni samaphoyisa saseValere.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, and after detaining him, my lord, I left.
Emva uthi ngivalele lapho ngaso ngahamba.
That was, my lord, on the 31st of May 2020.
Lapho kwakumhla 31st kuMay 2020.
Do you know if there was any entry made when you handed in the accused for detention at Valera police station?
Khona yini wabhala phansi isikhathi uletha ushiya umsolwa lapho eValera police station?
Yes, my lord, there is an entry that I know of.
Yebo khona wabhala.
I just want to show you exhibit NN. It's page 2 of exhibit NN. Can you identify if there's, or state if there's any entry that you made in this regard?
Khona yini okubonakala lapho owakubhala mayelana nalokho?
Yes, my lord, there is an entry
Yebo khona.
which was recorded, my lord.
Khona lapho kwabhalwa lapho.
Which, my lord, entails my name and the accused, my lord, that I was detaining.
Fa igama lami lapho fa futhi negama lakamsola engangimvalele.
Can you place the entire entry on record, starting with the entry number, the time, and the contents?
My lord, this is occurrence book 2187. And the time, my lord, is 0140. Sunday, 2020 of 5:31.
Kwakuyisonto isikhathi tipo 10:140.
0140.
Isikhathi kwaku-140 kuyisonto.
It's, my lord, it is recorded as transition in, transito in, arrest,
Kubhalwe lapho ukuthi transito in bhala nokuthi kuboshwa.
Sergeant Mogola,
Joe Sergeant Mogola
with my cell phone number
bhalwe ne-cell phone number yami.
from National Commissioner's Office,
Bhalwe ukuthi ngiphuma National Commissioner's Office
cold case investigation
kanye neqembu lami cold case investigation
with the following:
ukuthi ngihamba nalokho.
Moses Temba Sibia,
Bhalwa-ke igama lomsolwa uMuzithemba Sibiya.
case 217 of 3/2019,
Bhalwa-ke nenamba leyicala u-217 of 3 of 2019
Tembisa South,
wasethembisa South.
SAP 14156/05/2020,
Wasaba nenamba ye-SAP 14.
SAP 14A,
Bhalwa-ke nenamba ye-SAP 14A
R5086208,
R5086208.
J50 warrant of arrest.
Asekubhalwa ne-J50 warrant of arrest.
The SAP 14A, what does that refer to?
Manje i-SAP 14A kukhulunywa ngani la?
Is, my lord, the notice of rights in terms of the constitution,
Kukhulunywe-ke ngombiko mayelana namalungelo ngaphansi komthethosisekelo.
Act 108 of 1996.
Bhala kunenombolo yomthetho.
It's a document, my lord, which details the rights, my lord, of a suspect.
Manje-ke le ncwadi lena ikhuluma ngamalungelo kamuntu ongumsolwa
whereby, my lord, after you give him, my lord, his rights, in terms of that 14A, you give him, my lord, an original. And then, my lord, you remain with a copy whereby you file it inside the docket, my lord.
But how did this SAP 14 come into discussion? How did it come to the fore?
SAP 14A.
Yes, the SAP.
My lord, when you detain a suspect, it's a must. You have to give him, my lord, the copy of SAP 14A. You can never, my lord, detain a suspect without giving him, my lord, his rights.
Can you tell the court about that? When did that happen? When were his rights given to him? Or explained to him?
On Sunday, 2020 of 5/31, my lord.
May 2020.
And the time, my lord, is 01:40 a.m.
And who gave him the notice of rights?
It was me, my lord.
You mentioned in your testimony and also read out in the occurrence book entry that you received a J50 warrant of arrest against the accused. Just want to show you a document which has been marked and handed up as exhibit TT. Can you identify the document?
Yes, my lord, it is a J50 document.
Yeah, but it's J50 then.
Yes,
and also, my lord, it was me who completed it. It is my handwriting, my lord.
Yes, you referred earlier on to the J50. Does it bear any relation to the J50 that you referred to earlier on in your evidence?
My lord, this is the same document which I was in possession of, my lord, upon the arrest of accused number 1.
You've just referred to a notice of rights. I just want to show you a document which has been handed up as exhibit TT in brackets 1. Can you identify the document?
Yes, my lord, it is the SAP 14A.
Yeah, you're on the SAP 14A then.
Yes, in whose name and whose details appear there as the person who explained the rights?
Okay, the details, my lord, that are in front of me is Muzi, Sibia, and my lord, it says that I'm the one who has informed him, my lord.
Yeah,
the suspect, the accused number 1 signature, my lord, is attached as well as my signature, my lord.
And the date and time?
The date is 2020 05/31 and the time is 01:40.
Ngomhlaka 5 May 2020.
Yes, thank you. What happened further?
Kwaqhubeka kwenzekani
After the accused was placed in the cells,
emva kokuthi umsolwabi afakwe emaseleni?
My Lord, I knocked off.
Mina ngase-ke ngiyashayisa emsebenzini.
And my Lord, on the same day,
Ngalo-ke lolo suku
I had, my Lord, to follow up on the information which the Brigadier said, my Lord, I must follow up.
ngase-ke ngifanela ukuthi-ke ngihambe phenya-ke lulwazi lolu engangilinikwe ubrigadier ukuthi ngiyozama ukufunisisa ngalo.
and that is regarding, without disclosing the
The witch
contents of
doctor.
Kwakumayelana-ke nenyanga yesintu.
Yes, did you have the name of the traditional healer?
Wawunalo yini igama lale nyanga?
No, my Lord, the only name, my Lord, that he was referred to, it was Umkhulu.
Igama-ke lalisetshenzisiwe lapho kwakuthiwa umkhulu.
Yes, and did you have the address?
Ikheli lona unalo?
No, my Lord, we did not have the address.
Sasingenalo ikheli.
Yes, what happened?
Accused number 1, my Lord, is the one who took us to where Mkhulu is residing.
Umsolwa wokuqala uyena wasihambisa wayesikhombisa la kuhlala khona umkhulu.
Just a minute. Who booked out the accused?
Ubani-ke owabhukha umsolwa ukuthi aphume?
It was my Lord Sergeant Mokhane.
Wabhukha uSergeant Mokhane.
At his request?
I requested him, my Lord, to book him out
Wayecelwe yimina-ke ukuthi akamkhiphi
for the purpose of further investigations, my Lord.
ukuthi kuqhutshekwe nophenyo.
And my Lord, it was not only for this investigation of the murder of Senzo Meiwa, my Lord. There were other investigations.
Kwakukhona amanye amacala ngaphandle kwaleli cala likaSenzo Meiwa esasifuna ukuyoqhubeka ngokuwaphenya.
Did Sergeant Mokhane make an entry in this regard?
Khona yini owabhala uSergeant Mokhane mayelana nalokhu?
That's correct, my Lord. There is an entry
Yebo khona owabhala.
with the date Sunday 2020 of 5/31.
Kwethiwa umhla 31 kuMeyi 2020 okwakuyisonto.
Yes.
The OP number, my Lord. It's not here.
The time?
And the time is 11:30.
Isikhathi-ke kwaku-11:30 11:30.
It's AM, the 11:30.
Yes.
11 wasekuseni.
That's in exhibit NN, is that correct?
That's correct, my Lord.
Umbukiso-ke u-NN.
And the page number, there at the bottom?
Ikhasi lalo mbukiso.
Yes. Yes.
Page 7.
Yes. Page 7 of exhibit
Ikhasi lesikhombisa.
NN. Yes, can you place that entry on record?
Investigation out.
Uma-ke siyokwenza uphenyo.
Sergeant Mokhane from National Cold Case Investigation Unit
Balelwe uSergeant Mokhane we-Cold Case Investigation Unit.
with one male, Moses Temba Sibia,
Uma-ke nomuntu oyedwa wesilisa umuzi Themba Sibiya.
SAP 14-1.
Kuthiwa SAP 14-1.
I'm not sure if it's 136 or 156.
Hayi, angiboni-ke kahle noma 136 noma 156.
Okay, it's 156/05/2020.
156/0/2020.
SAP 14A
We-SAP 14A yena
R 5086-208.
R5086208.
J50 warrant of arrest.
Kunmene no J50 warrant of arrest futhi.
Yes, then what happened after the case was booked up?
My lord, I met with Sergeant Mohane at the provincial head office detective services in Eriton.
Sahlangana no Sergeant Mokhane Arathani mahofisi abaphenyi.
He was with my lord, Sergeant Mabena.
Wayehamba no Sergeant Mabena.
Yes.
And my lord, when my lord, I met with him again,
Ngathi uma sengihlangana naye futhi
I then, my lord, informed him of his constitutional rights
ngaye sengimtshela futhi amalungelo akhe ngaphansi komthethosisekelo.
So who are you referring to now?
to the accused number 1
Khuluma ngomsolo wokuqala.
And where did that take place?
in Eriton,
Manje lokhu kwenzeka phi kwathi eRathani?
outside in Eriton. He was in the car.
eRathani wayengaphakathi emotweni.
And which vehicle was he conveyed in?
Manje kwahanjiswa ngayiphi imoto walina?
It was my lord, I believe it was a white Fortuner.
Ngicabanga ukuthi kwakuyi-Fortuner emhlophe.
It was a vehicle, my lord, which was used by Sergeant Mohane at that time.
Kwakuyimoto eyayisetshenziswa uSergeant Mokhane ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. And then I also, my lord, asked him if he was still willing to take us, my lord, to the witch doctor.
Ngambuza-ke futhi ukuthi usazimisele yini ukuthi asise kule nyanga.
According, my lord, to the discussion which he had with the brigadier earlier.
Kuhambisana-ke nenkulumo ababenayo nobrigadier ngaphambilini.
He said, my lord, he's still willing,
Washo wavuma ukuthi usazimisele
and that, my lord, he does not have any problem.
nokuthi kakanankinga.
And my lord, and with also regard to other cases, my lord, whereby he is involved.
Futhi kulamanye amacala-ke ayethinteka kuwo.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. And we then left Eriton and continued with the investigations.
Sasike siyasuka eRathani saqhubeka nophenyo.
What time was it, more or less?
Esikhathini-ke
It could have been around 12 past 12 or 1, my lord.
it was kwakusho ukuthi kwakuyiphakathi kwehora lokuqala nehora lasemini, kusho u-12 wasemini no-1 wantambama.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. And my lord, we also went to Palm Ridge.
Sahamba saya nase-Palm Ridge.
And which place is that?
Yiphi-ke
In
le ndawo
Palm Ridge?
ukhuluma ngayo yase-Palm Ridge?
Is, my lord, the place where Mkulu is staying, the witch doctor.
Kusho ukuthi ila kwakuhlala khona-ke le nyanga okwabizwa ngokuthi umkhulu.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. When we arrived there, my lord, accused number 1 is the one who pointed out the house.
Lathi uma sifika lapho umsolo wokuqala uyena owakhomba indlu.
Yes.
And my Lord, other members went inside the house.
Amanye-ke amalungu angena ngaphakathi.
I remember, my Lord, I also jumped in
Ngiyakhumbula nami ukuthi ngangena
the Fortuna, my Lord,
ngangena emotweni leyifoshuna.
and sat next to Muzi, accused number 1.
Ngahlale eceleni kwamsolo wokuqala.
They came, my Lord, they came out with Umkhulu.
Baphuma-ke nomkhulu.
If you say they, who are you referring to?
Kusho bani ukuthi ba?
Sergeant Mukhane, Buthelezi, Sadiki,
Kwakuwu-Sergeant Mogola noButhelezi noSadiki.
and my Lord, when I jumped inside the vehicle,
Ngathi uma ngingena emotweni,
it was then Sergeant Mabena, myself, and Muzi.
uSergeant Mabena-ke nami noMuzi umsolo wokuqala.
Yes.
They came out, my Lord, with an old male.
Baphuma-ke nendoda endala.
And my Lord, he came out and stand next to the window where Muzi was sitting.
Weza kwazoma eceleni kwala umuzi wayehleli khona.
Muzi once again is.
Accused number 1, my Lord.
Khuluma uma ngithi umuzi ngikhuluma ngomsolo wokuqala.
We were able, my Lord, to see Umkhulu through the window.
Sasikwazi ukubona umkhulu masembuka ngewindi.
While the window was still closed.
Sambona-ke iwindo lisavaliwe.
I then asked Muzi if this was Mkhulu that he was referring to.
Ngase ngibuza-ke umuzi ukuthi uyena yini lo mkhulu oyekhuluma ngaye.
And he said, my Lord, indeed, it was the one.
Wathi yebo uyena.
And it was daytime, nighttime?
It was dark, my Lord.
Hayi kwasekufile kwasekufale.
More or less, what time was it?
Around 7, my Lord.
Kwakungeyikhathi zo-7.
Yes.
And my Lord, as Mkhulu was going back into the house with the other members,
Esebuyela-ke endlini umkhulu namanye-ke amalungu.
immediately, my Lord, when Muzi confirmed, I jumped out of the vehicle.
Emva ukuthi-ke nje umuzi asho ukuthi yebo uyena ngaphuma emotweni.
Just remember, it's accused. Muzi is accused.
Accused number 1, my Lord.
Khuluma ngayo umsolo wokuqala uma ngithi muzi.
And my Lord, I then ran after them, my Lord, and called out Umkhulu.
Ngase ngigijima ngiyakubona ngafika ngabiza umkhulu.
Yes.
And my Lord, I introduced myself to Umkhulu as a police officer
Ngase ngizethula-ke njengephoyisa kumkhulu.
and told Umkhulu, my Lord,
Ngase ngimtshela umkhulu
that I will now place him, my Lord, under detention for the purpose of questioning him
ngase ngimtshela ukuthi ngizomvalela inhloso kuwukuthi-ke ngangifuna-ke ukuthi ngimbuze imibuzo.
about, my Lord, his knowledge in the murder of Senzo Robert Meiwa.
Ngangifuna ukumbuza ukuthi kunaluphi ulwazi mayelana nokubulawa kukaRobert Senzo Meiwa.
I told him, my Lord, that he has a right to remain silent.
Ngamtshela ukuthi kunemvume, kunelungelo lokuthi athule.
I told him, my Lord, that he has a right not to be compelled to make any admission or confession which could be used as evidence against him.
Ngitshela ukuthi unevume ukuthi angaphoqwa ukuthi avume noma amukele lutho ngoba lokho kungasetshenziswa equlweni kwecala lakhe.
I told him, my Lord, that he has a right to consult with a legal practitioner of his choice.
Ngase ngitshela ukuthi unelungelo lokuthi aqoke ummeli ongamsesi.
I further, my Lord, told him that if he does not have a legal representative of his choice, my Lord, the state can provide one at the expense of the state.
Ngase ngitshela ukuthi mengenayo ummeli noma engakwazi ukukhokhela ummeli, umbuzo ungamnika ummeli ongakhokhela.
I told him, my Lord, that he has a right not to give self-incriminating evidence.
Ngase ngitshela ukuthi unelungelo lokuthi angalethi ubufakazi obungamfaka ecaleni.
Which could be used against him, my Lord.
Ngoba lokho kungasetshenziswa equlwini kwecala lakhe.
And then, my Lord, I informed him that we will now take him to Johannesburg, my Lord, at our offices.
Ngase ngitshela ukuthi sibise amahhovisi ethu eGoli.
Where?
In Provincial Head Office, my Lord, Detective Service in Eretin.
Ethi hayi lapho ngibise amahhovisi abaphenyi abasebenza.
And my Lord, he said he understood
Ngasho ukuthi yazwisisa.
and asked that he, my Lord, wanted to lock the house.
Ngase ngicela ukuthi angakhiya indlu.
The other members, my Lord, helped him back into the house to lock the house. Then I went into the vehicle.
Hayi amanye amalungu amsiza ukuthi ayokhiya indlu ebeseza emotweni.
I then, my Lord, telephonically contacted the Brigadier Gininda
Ngase ngishela uBrigadier Gininda ocingo.
Just a minute. Yes, proceed.
and said, my Lord, to him that I have found Umkulu and we are on our way to the office.
Ngase ngimtshela ukuthi hayi uNkulunkulu sesimtholile sesiya emahhovisi ethu.
And he said, my Lord, we should meet him there in the office, my Lord.
Wayesethi ke yena ke hayi siyohlangana nathi khona lapho.
Let's just a minute. Yes.
And my Lord, indeed, we arrived at our offices.
Ngimbala sayofika ke emahhovisi ethu.
I went with Umkulu and Sergeant Mokhane,
Ngase ngihamba nomkhulu Sergeant Mokhane.
and whereby, my Lord, we met the Brigadier inside the office.
Sayele siyohlangana ke noBrigadier ehhovisi.
Just a minute. Yes.
I gave him, my Lord, a seat,
Ngase ngimnika ke indawo yokuhlala.
Is that now Mkulu?
and yes, my Lord, and introduced Umkulu to Brigadier Gininda.
Yebo ngase ngimethula ke umkhulu uBrigadier Gininda.
Yes.
And my Lord, Brigadier Gininda introduced himself to Umkulu
uBrigadier Gininda wasezethula umkhulu.
and warned him, my Lord, of his constitutional rights.
Wayesemtshela ngamalungelo akhe ngaphansi komthethosisekelo.
As my Lord, the Brigadier was giving Umkulu his constitutional rights,
Katika ubrigadier satshela umkhulu ngamalungelo akhe ngaphansi komthethosisekelo.
Buthelezi, my lord, came with accused number 1.
Ubuthelezi ke naweza nomsolwa uqala.
My lord, as he walked into the office, my lord, Mkulu, my lord.
Is that correct? He made a certain remark.
Yes, my lord, Mkulu made certain remarks.
Esangena naye lapho kule ndlu kusho ukuthi umkhulu waphawula ngendlela ethize.
Which my lord revealed that they know each other.
Okwasinika ke nje ukubona ukuthi sazi ukuthi no hayi laba bayazana.
But the brigadier commanded the members to take Muzi back into the car so that he can be in the same office with him as he wanted to question Mkulu.
Waseke brigadier ecela ukuthi elinye ilungu lithathe umuzi libuyisele emotweni ngoba engafanele ukuthi abe khona ngesikhathi ekhuluma ekuxoxisana ke nomkhulu.
Indeed, my lord, they took him back into the car.
Yebo ke bamthatha ke bamisa emotweni.
And the brigadier, my lord, questioned Mkulu.
Manje ke ubrigadier lapho ke wayehlala ke wahlala wabuza umkhulu imibuzo.
Just a minute.
Yes, my lord, and I left them there in that office and went to utilize another office.
Ngabashiya lapho ke ngayosebenzisa elinye office.
After my lord, the brigadier was done questioning Mkulu.
Ubrigadier eseqedile ukubuza umkhulu imibuzo.
He said that he's arranging for a statement, my lord, to be obtained from Mkulu.
Manje kwasethi ke uzamukwenza amalungiselelo ukuthi umkhulu ke anike istatement.
And my lord, I also got to know Mkulu's name, my lord, as
Mina ngabe ngithola ke nethuba lokuthi ngazi igama likaMkhulu.
as Lion Robert Zwane.
Ukuthi waye Lion Robert Zwane.
Do you know if he's testified in these proceedings?
Uyazi ukuthi usenikile ubufakazi kule licala.
Yes, my lord, I know that he has given his testimony.
Uyazi ukuthi uselethile ubufakazi.
Yes, you may continue.
Thereafter, my lord, then my lord, after the brigadier indicated that, my lord, he has arranged, my lord, a statement to be taken from Mkulu, and now, my lord, we had to take Mkulu to DPCI's offices in Germiston.
Manje ngoba ubrigadier wayesenze amalungiselelo ukuthi kuthathwe istatement sikaMkhulu. Sase siyamthatha uMkhulu simisa emahhovisi ase-DPCI ase-Germiston.
And said, my lord, my lord, that I should hand over Mkulu to Colonel Mutlame.
Wathiwa ke ange uma ngifike lapho ke nginikezele umkhulu kukhona Mutlame.
And indeed, my lord, I left with the members to Germiston DPCI's offices.
Ngadlula ke ngasuka ke namalungu ngaya emahhovisi ase-DPCI e-Germiston.
Just a minute. Yes.
And my lord, when I got there, I handed over Mr. Lion Robert Zwane.
Ngifika lapho ngase ngibanika uLion Robert Zwane.
To Colonel Mutlame, my lord.
Ngase ngimnezela kukhona Mutlame.
And my lord, I went out and waited, my lord,
Ngase sengiphumela ngaphandle ngiyoli.
in the vehicle with other members.
Ngilinde namanye amalungu emotweni.
And my lord, after the statement, my lord, was taken,
Ngokuthi sithathe ke lesi statement
Mkulu was taken back to his place of residence.
umkhulu wayesebuyiselwe ekhaya.
And we proceeded, my lord, to Tembisa
Sase
South
siyaqhubeka
Police
siya
Station.
eThembisa.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. We went to Tembisa Police Station whereby the case of unlawful possession of ammunition, my lord, was registered.
Sase masifika kulesa siphoyisa saseThembisa silapho esafika kwavulwa icala lokuba nenhlamvu zesibhamu ezingekho emthethweni.
Yes, and where was accused number 1 at that stage?
Wayolaphi kumsolo wokuqala ngaleso sikhathi?
We went to Tembisa with him. When we got there, my lord, administration was done in terms of registering the dockets. His rights were also given, my lord, in terms of section SAP 14A.
Safika lapho sarejista idokethi futhi ke wasetshela namalungelo akhe ngaphansi kwa-SAP 14A.
A copy, my lord, was given to him as well of
Futhi
SAP
ke
14A.
ikhophi ke yamalungelo akhe wanikwa yona.
And the
Yes.
case, my lord, was registered as per Tembisa South Case 1 of 6/2020.
Manje ke le case ke yavulwa kwaku 1 of 6 of 2020.
Yes.
And my lord, from there, Mokane went to detain him went to book him back at Valera Police Station.
Manje ke uSezen Mkhane wamkhundisela ke wayomvalela ePretoria station saseValeria.
Yes, was there an entry made in the Friends book in this regard?
Khona kwabhalwa mayelana naloko.
Yes, my lord.
Yebo khona.
It's an entry by Sergeant Mokane.
Khona kwabhalwa uSezen Mkhane lawa.
The date, my lord, is Monday 2020 of 6/01.
Umhla ka-1 kuJune 2020.
And the OP number is 05.
05
And the time is 01:45.
01:45.
That is AM, my lord.
01:45 la esikhuluma ngayo wasekuseni.
Yes. Have you had sight of that entry as the investigating officer?
Wena wakhona lo njengompheki.
Yes, my lord.
Yebo unjani?
So, what does the entry read?
Ithini ke lapha?
Investigation back. And my lord, the OP number was cross-indexed with the investigation out because there's 2213 above the 05. So it's to indicate that he was booked out, and this one was now to say he's being booked back.
Lokubhalwe khona ke ufake nje indlela ekhombisa ukuthi la wayekhishiwe futhi kuyakhombisa ukuthi lo mbhalo lo ukhombisa ukuthi wayesebuyisela.
And my lord, it is recorded as the following: investigation back. Sergeant Mokane from National Cold Case Investigation Unit with 1 male, Moses Temba Sibia.
Charles Sergeant Mkhane wase-Cold Case Investigation Unit wayebuye nomlosisi oyedwa uMoses Sibia.
SAP 14156/05/2020.
SAP 14156/05/2020.
SAP 14AR 5086-208.
And SAP 14AR 508-6208.
J50 warrant of arrest
Manje ke uJ50 okuyincwadi yokubopha.
without injuries.
Iyakhombisa futhi lana ukuthi kubhalwe ukuthi ubuyiselwe engalimele.
Correctly received.
Bawamukelwa kahle.
And there's a signature, my lord, attached by the person who has received the accused number 1.
Ya futhi khona yena la ewasayinda khona lo muntu owamukela umsolo wokuqala.
So God pleases, my Lord, will this be an appropriate time to take the long adjournment?
Okay, 2 o'clock.